squat, very respectable squat. Here we have Tristan coming up with a 700 even attempt. He is 21 years old, out of Maryland.
21, squatting 700. Coached by Get the Lift.
Bars loaded for Tristan.
Now, if you'll pay attention to where his belt is, he's got a high fastened belt. Reminds me of another great squatter.
I always wonder with those if it's kind of getting in on the ribs or, if he's just found a comfortable spot for it. But I've tried that, and it always just feels like it's crunching my ribs.
I watched Eric Lillybridge do it, and I was like, I'm going to try this, and I almost crushed my ribs. So I gave up on it.
All right.
Here we go.
700.
Wow.
All right. I believe he was 2-1 last time. Let's see what the judges say. He got 3 this time.
There we go.
Well done.
Big hugs to Coach.
Somebody's excited.
Well, he came here for that 700.
Man.
Out for quite a bit.
Yeah.
The judge didn't see something, so I know for you, that just kind of saps you, just hanging out there. It
saps you a little bit.
A max weight in your hands.
And Bryce actually pointed it out. When you lift yourself off, you don't necessarily have to worry about that spotter getting out of the way, so you immediately get that start call a lot sooner. Now, when you do have somebody lifting you off, you have to make sure you're as sturdy and as still as possible, so you do get that down call. So a lot of times, head judge won't give you a call unless that lift-off person is out of the way as quickly as possible. So that's another kind of drawback to having somebody lift you off. Now, off the chest as quickly as possible, we see Tristan. That is a nice 207.5, and I believe he may have 2.5 left in the tank, but that was a really good. He got it. Yes. You can take that and deposit that one in the bank. Good job.
That's a proud lift right there. I'm happy to see that. Tristan's last lift, another lifter from Get the Lift, over 700 pounds, 705.
Tristan, one of my favorites, he's going again for 320. He had a pretty solid second attempt. We're going to see if. Okay, now, like we had talked about before.
Now we're talking placings.
We're talking about placings, so it starts meaning something to him. Sometimes we get lost in the sauce. Realize we have Dennis and Ray here, but we forget we still have people competing for it, and the judges say, boom, Tristan is on the board.
There's a medal for Get the Lift and Tristan Nazelrod.
This is my favorite part of powerlifting right here. Once you're done with your final pull, going and shaking the hands of the judges.
We have to remember how much of powerlifting is about volunteer work.
Mm-hmm.
The referees, the staff, the support.